My name is Bai Musa Jeng. I'm from Pipeline. I've been into the poultry business for over 12 years now. And I started off in my house in Pipeline, but currently I'm operating in Abuko. The name of the farm there is called the Egg Farms. I applied for the 900,000 and my contribution will be 180,000, so I'm expecting about 720 from the project. My market opportunities is that I'm situated in the heart of Abuko, which is a very busy area, and it's next to the Daral, where they sell sheep. So I have access to the residents and both the commuters. And where the farm is situated, there's a new Hydra Plaza market being built. So hopefully when that market is done, I will have more eggs. I'll have more customers for my eggs. My strategy is producing fresh, local, affordable eggs to the market. I've been in the business for so long and I know all the corners. I know how all the corners. So the strategy is get fresh, local eggs, put it in the market, make it affordable so that people will always buy the eggs. And hopefully, with that strategy, I'll make sure that I'll always have fresh eggs coming into the stores because I don't have any old eggs laying in the farm. Within a year, because I'm expecting about 5,000 birds this month, inshallah. So I'm expecting to make $8 million. $8 million, yeah, because I'll be with 5,000. I'll be able to get 166 crates of eggs, and with that, if I even sell at 280, because the market price right now is about 280, but if I can get this funding, I will be able to reduce the price, and I'll be able to sell at $280, and with that, I could make it up to over $16 million in gross profit. But after that, I have my expenses like the feed. The most expensive thing in the poultry is the feed. But if I take off the feed, the salaries and all the expenses, I'll be left with 8 million. I have a unique product because I always make sure that my eggs are well kept, very neat, and put into fresh, empty crates, which is very, very important because sometimes you go to markets and you see crates are very, very dirty with cockroaches approaching, which kind of drives away customers. But with my value chain, I make sure that I always make sure the farm in the first place is kept in a very clean way, ensuring that all the eggs are coming out from there are very fresh. Because this helps a lot when you take it to your customers, for example, mini markets or local shops or even households. They appreciate the cleanliness of the eggs, which gives you a big boost in my experience. My competitive advantages, like I said, I've been in this for over 10 years into this business. And I know so many customers and I have so much experience. So right now I know all the corners. I know which corners to turn to. So my main advantages is I have a lot of customers, so I don't have problems selling my eggs, which is very, very important because the egg business is if you don't sell it, as far the slower it takes for you to sell it, the harder it becomes for you because the fresher it gets, the better. So that's one of my main advantages. If I get the funding, from the day I get the funding, I'll make sure because I applied for my main worry is the feeding. I'll make sure I get the feeding as soon as possible, and I also have a incompleted fencing to take care of. I'll also take care of that, and I also install the borehole, and I also install the solar systems. That's what I applied for in the grant. So all these things can be taken care of in the space of 1 month. I always make sure that my farm has a high level of biosecurity, a very, very high level of biosecurity. Because if you don't do that, there's always a chance of outbreaks in the farm. And when you have that outbreaks of diseases in the farm, it can wipe off the whole stock of birds. So I always make sure I have a high level of security. And I also make sure I have enough feed stocked up in case of scarcity. Because sometimes most of our feed come from Senegal, and sometimes there's a scarcity, and if your birds don't have enough feeding, they might get disturbed, which in turn is going to affect how the business operates.